Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. My name is Denise Mika Hutchins and I'm broadcasting to you from Studio Mikarts. Our charity of the month is Animal Alliance Asia, so I hope you'll join me in supporting their work to help animals in Asia and really across the world. The main way you can help is by watching my stream and bringing your friends, because I'll be making a donation based on my unique viewers count at the end of the month. You can also help by donating directly to them. There's a link in my About description on Twitch. Unfortunately, I couldn't start a fundraiser through Twitch because they're not part of the fundraiser program. I don't know exactly how to get them on there. But I'll still be making a donation at the end of the month, so I hope you'll help me help them. It is Friday, which means it's time for Chibi Friday, and I'm going to work on some Twitch rewards. First is this last in the first 4 subscriber badges that I've made. This is the broccoli one. I couldn't quite finish it last week. Was it last week? 2 weeks ago, because I took last week off. Couldn't quite finish it, but we'll get it done today. And since I have a 3-hour stream, we'll definitely be starting another project, because look at how close. Look at how close. Almost done. So that's what we'll be working on today. I want to figure out how to make it not always have these little guidelines around here. Didn't used to do this, but yesterday during the stream I had to uninstall and reinstall Photoshop because it has this issue. Oh, maybe smart guides? Is that it? No, that's not it. I had to... I'm going to turn that back on since I don't know what it is. I had to uninstall and reinstall because Photoshop has this issue, Photoshop Creative Cloud, where if you open an older file and try to print it, it crashes Photoshop. It is the only program I've ever had that does this, and this has been a known issue for years and years and years. The only way to fix it is to uninstall, including removing all your preferences, and start from scratch. So I had to do that, and now I've got these little lines around here, and I don't want them. So let's try to figure it out. I feel like it should be under view. No. It's extras. Ah! Thank goodness. Okay, hold on. I was running a little late because I was chatting with my sister, so I need to take my long sleeve shirt off because it's too hot. Okay. Oh, that's better. Whew. Guess I can take this bandana off. I have all these sun protection clothes on from going on a run this morning, so I don't have to have them all on anymore. Because I don't like to get sunburned, and I easily get sunburned, so I wear it like all... cover every bit of skin that I can. I even have gloves that just have the fingers exposed so that I can protect my hands. Alright, something that I noticed about this that I wanted to change, I don't know if I can do it now, was this broccoli doesn't look as bright and vibrant as this one in the reference image, so alright, you can't do it. So I'll have to do it later after combining all the colors. So we'll keep working on it like this. Okay, I'm unplugging my mouse and keyboard so that they can be easily moved when I want to pull down my tablet monitor, which will be very soon. So I think I felt happy with the way, we'll say the face, the face of the broccoli is colored. But we don't have anything on the crown yet, so let's do the crown next. Oh, I see. I made it separate, I think. Yes, I made a separate layer. That's right, I remember. I went around and outlined it. Okay, so I definitely do want to move my keyboard and mouse over so I can pull my Cintiq tablet monitor down into my lap and use this to color. So let's choose Should we start with a lighter? Let's start with a darker color. Right? That's what I usually do. But is that the darker color I want? Or maybe something over here? That might be too dark. It's hard. It's like it's either about the same color that's already on there or practically black. Let's just pull it up a little bit more. But that's lighter. Yeah, I guess it has to be this almost black green. So let's just go with it. It's interesting. It looks like I don't have the pixels locked on these, but I don't know why I wouldn't. Oh, I think maybe I unlocked them because I pulled them into their own layers. Let me test something real quick and make sure that these layers are not glowing out into where I want it to be empty pixels. The way I do that is go to Layer Style and Stroke. Let's make it a bit bigger, and I like to make it a funny color, so something that you definitely notice is different. Oh, not inside. See, all of these settings are off because I had to reinstall from scratch. I want it on the outside. There we go. Okay, so this looks all right. I don't see anything jutting out. So we'll move this effects onto the leaf and lock the pixels on the main color layer because I'm happy with that. So now we're looking at the leaf. That looks good too. So we'll move this onto the crown and lock the pixels on the leaf. And good. Looks like there's nothing sticking out here too. So now we can just delete this. Ah! If I don't go off the screen with my mouse. There we go. And lock these pixels so that I can color freely without going outside of the lines. Ugh, all my brushes are reset. Ugh. It's so annoying. Oh well. It's just been so long since I had that issue where I had to uninstall. Freaking uninstall. I kind of think I want to, this might be a little time consuming, but I feel like I want to color it like this. Because this will really give me that nice broccoli texture. Maybe some areas like here. Like I'm seeing here, a little bit of extra shadow in certain areas. So just add that. Oh yeah, looking at it here, that's great. And I haven't even, this is just a single layer of extra color. I feel all jazzed up because I was introducing my sister to that music generation site, Suno. I've been having fun with my friend making songs for each other or challenging each other to unusual genres, and sometimes we write our own lyrics, sometimes we just generate lyrics, sometimes we do instrumental songs, and it's been really, really fun. So sharing that with my sister, and I was all excited because I was like, look at this song, look at this song. And now it's streaming time, and it's suddenly all quiet. I realized the Suno could be great, actually, because I got the subscription, so I own the copyright to all the songs that I generate while I am subscribed. So I could actually make a little background song to put on when I am being AFK, and I've got my little BRB sign up on screen. It was just the other day, I think it was earlier this week, several viewers are like, oh man, I was worried something happened because it was so quiet. I already forgot that you were on break. So I had some little tune going in the background. Then folks who are passively watching is sort of listening. That's actually how I like to listen to my own streams, to see what they're coming out like and anything I can improve or whatever. So that's what I do. I'm like doing chores or something, and I listen to my stream. And indeed, it's kind of surprising. 5 minutes doesn't seem that long until you have silence for 5 minutes, and then suddenly someone starts talking again, and then you in that time you already forgot that you were listening to something. Add more of those extra dark patches. They're especially where these big clumps are meeting. The big tops of the florets. And now I shall put my opacity down and turn the hardness down. Right anywhere you can type. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do though. Oh, because I was doing that. So, because it hurt right here. It's not doing it. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh. Wait. Hold on, I want to see what this is. So you put your cursor in a text field and then you just sort of write. So what if I write for... It doesn't work. Hold on. This is supposed to work. What if I write it here? But it doesn't delete what you already have. So that doesn't work. Because I'd have to select it. So if I do this and I type... Oh, shoot. They're giving me a new feature and it's distracting me and it doesn't work. It doesn't work anyway, so you'd have to select it. Nope, doesn't work. It thinks I'm drawing a period. No. 400 pixels. Well, it was a good idea, Adobe, but it doesn't work, so I'm just going to type it. Jeez. So what I want to do now is just add a little extra shading on top. Wait, is this working? Did that do anything? Oh, it did. It's just a lot lower opacity than I expected. Just a little bit extra shading. So we'll bring the light, because we've got this sort of column of light hitting here. So we'll bring extra shading to the sides and maybe some of these little areas on the back. And below, as these florets curve underneath a little bit. There, nice. Ah, looking at the navigator, it's looking so much better already. Now let's add, right, I don't have to click that. I can hold down Alt. The lovely Wolf taught me this. You can hold down Alt and pick a color that way. There we go. We've got this nice bright color. And I want to go back to the hard round pressure size brush and back down to, let's see, I guess 59 is good. Oh, we're still on not 100% opacity. There we go. Okay, now adding little bits of highlight. And you can see this highlight is especially prominent along these ridges at the very tops. So I'll keep that in mind as I add. But it's not like you can't see some here and there, even underneath. Trying to make the dots a little smaller as we go down. Sometimes it's not detecting that I'm pushing, and so I have to push harder, and then it makes a giant dot. This is looking really good, I think, though. I'm very happy with this. Looking at it over here, looks really nice, like a broccoli. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I think I want a slightly different color though. Oh, I used the color picker again. You can just press Alt. I want a, yeah, something like that. And soft round pressure opacity, but nice and big brush. Even bigger, 400. Yeah. Lighten it up, especially along this column here that we have. But even on the sides a bit. On the tops. On the sides here, so when I'm looking at the navigator to see what it looks like smaller, I think I want to tone down just a bit the highlights on the sides. So I'm going to pull another color, a darker green. Oh, let's do that one. And just add it on top. So we'll still see the highlights because I've got the transparent brush, basically. But they won't be quite as eye-catching as the stuff in the middle, which makes sense because we've got the lighting coming right down the middle. So really, really close to done. The only thing I might like to do is make this a little darker. These little shadows here that are inside. So yeah, it's this layer. I'm going to zoom in so I can be more precise. Go on hard round pressure size. And let's just pull, we'll pull this same color and then just make it darker. Yeah, something like that. We don't need it at 400 anymore. Oh, that's not dark enough. Oh. It's dark enough. I forgot again. Opacity up. So this should help give it more dimension by showing there's some areas that are so shadowy because they're going really deep inside and being completely shaded by the canopy of little broccoli. I don't know what these little things are called. broccoli leaves. They're not leaves. I don't know where I left my phone again. Oh, it's over here. I want to look it up just like I looked up sunflowers yesterday. I remembered that there's something different about sunflowers yesterday. I was sketching one. And indeed, it's that what looks like the petals on a sunflower are actually little flowers that grow flat. And then there's more flowers in the middle part where the seeds come. Those look more like what you'd expect a flower to look like, but tiny. So I feel like there's got to be something similar with broccoli. What are the scientific parts of a broccoli? Let's see. The head is made up of florets and upper stems. Oh, here we go. So this is an AI description, so who knows how accurate it is, but it says that the florets are dense clusters of edible flower buds that are usually dark green and arranged in a tree-like structure. If left unharvested, the florets will bloom into yellow flowers with 4 petals and produce silique. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Silique. Fruits. Okay, so these are like tiny little flower buds. Interesting. So I'm looking at this, and it looks way better with this and this little triangle colored in much darker. But something that is still bothering me is the main color. I don't know if I need to change the canopy color. The main color doesn't seem as vibrant as this one, or it seems a little too cool maybe. So let's just edit this layer and see if that'll be enough. Might have to, but I've got the leaf on a separate layer. Just see what it looks like and try to remember, I guess. Is it hue? Oh, it's too yellow. That is warmer though. Okay, I don't think I want this one. I want color balance. Nope, that's what I did. No, wait, what? Hue saturation. No, I picked color balance. My cursor veered off course. This is more what I wanted, so I can take yellows. Oh, let's see. Let me take yellows. Oh, that's better. Let's see the difference. Yay. Oops. Off. On. Off. On. So that's yellow minus, or the yellow blue minus 15 into the yellow on the midtones. I think that solves the issue too that I was seeing. So I just got to remember minus 15 right here, and we'll apply that same thing to the leaf at least, and we'll see what it looks like if we apply it to the crown as well. So color balance minus 15. So now those match. Let's see what the crown is like. We do minus 15 on here. Or should I leave it? It's interesting. I feel like this color, the original color, is more accurate to this photo. I mean, obviously I pulled the colors from it, but I kind of like the warmer one better overall. So let's just go ahead and warm all these colors up. Nice. I'm looking to see if there's anywhere else I want to add any really specific highlights or shadows. But broccoli is not a very shiny plant. So it feels like this is pretty good. Maybe something I will do. I don't think I've done this. Oh, and I just realized I didn't use that textured brush, but this isn't really a texture though. It's nice and smooth. I'm going to add a little bit of purple. Something like this maybe. Using a transparent brush and a soft brush. Just under here where there's shadow being cast. See what this looks like. Do this. Oh, it lightens it up quite a bit. Interesting. It makes these very light. Maybe I gotta use a darker purple. What if I do this? Alright, I think what I need to do is make a completely different layer, clip it. Where's the clip? Clip. How do I clip? Create clipping mask. No, that's not the same. What? How do I clip my layer? Is that what that is? Oh, they just call it something different now. Or I'm not used to it being called that, I guess. Gotta create clipping mask. Okay. That's what I wanted. So it's kind of the same as locking the pixels, where anything drawn on this layer, because it's clipped to this layer, will not show past the filled in pixels. So if there's empty pixels here, they remain empty here. Though technically the data is still here. So if I were to unclip this, it would become visible. So using this, I'm going to apply the purple. And what I want is for it not to lighten up these dark colors so much. So I'm going to scroll through these. I'm not sure what the title of these is. Blending style? Or it doesn't actually say, but I'm just going to arrow down. So there's darken. Yeah, that's cute, but that's not what I want. So this is plain. You can sort of see a little purple in the middle there, but it's not making the difference that I would like. That lightens it, which is not what I want. I'll probably put it on. What I usually end up liking is overlay or color. But I like to go through all of these because you never know. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Vivid light. Whoa! Hard mix. Puts a little diamond on the broccoli's forehead. This is nice. Difference. Whoa. I don't actually like color because it really does makes it completely purple. I just want to add. So what did I like? Difference, I think. Let's see what difference is like versus not having it at all. So we'll go to difference and then we'll go to normal and then we can switch back and forth. So this is normal and this is with difference. Ah! I do. I'm looking at this little navigator image now. See what that looks like. And what if I turn this off? Without, with. Without, with. Oh yeah, I'll keep it like this. So I'll name this Purple Overlay. You get to hear my mechanical keyboard loud and proud because it's right next to the mic in this setup. Okay. got that purple in there like that. I think now I just want to add the eye color, then blushies, and color the lines, and then we'll be done with this. So we're going to call this eyes. And I've just been coloring the eyes plain white so they stand out when it gets shrunk down to teeny tiny size. These are going to be, oops, my opacity is still low. These are going to be subscriber badges. Well, actually the first 3 that I finished are subscriber badges. This is going to be the 4th subscriber badge. So it's going to be displayed at a very teeny tiny size most of the time. So there's no point drawing any really fine details like in the eyes here. We'll just make them white. The black and white will stand out really well. You can't get a stronger contrast than that. But as you can see, at this size, you can still see the white shinies in the eyes. So now, we'll add the blushies. We'll add it on top of the main color. So we'll make another clip layer. It's nice if you already have a clipped layer and you select the source layer, I guess you could call it. I'm not sure. The anchor layer? I don't know what you call it. The one that everything is clipped to. Then it will make a new clipped layer so it saves you a step. So we'll call this blushies. And we'll take this original color and then sort of find what looks like a nice blush color for this. Something like that. Looks good. Let's try that. So I like to make it a soft round, pressure opacity, make the brush really gigantic to start with because then the feathering will be really, really soft. And we'll just start like this. Get the blush in there, and then we make smaller and smaller, as many as we think we need. And this is great, since I have this leaf on a separate layer, I can freely add this blush without worrying about it going on top of the leaf. So I just make the brush smaller and smaller and keep adding and adding, and I think that looks pretty good. Look at this. You can really see that blushy there. Just add a teeny tiny little bit. I love to put the blushies right next to the eyes like that. Okay, I think that looks good. So now let's, no, not the eyes. Let's lock the pixels for the broccoli lines. Find a nice dark color, dark green, from what we've already used. So probably this one is one of the darkest. And make it a tad bit darker so that the lines are colored, but they're still the darkest lines in the piece. And that's where we'll start, and then other areas like here will lighten up the lines. We're just going to start with making everything this same really dark green color. And it makes it way easier if you just, since you've locked the pixels already, just go ahead and make your brush gigantic so that you can go, and then the whole thing is green. And that green is so dark, I want to make sure it actually changed. Oh, it's so hard to tell. It's almost the same color. Did it change at all? Oh, yeah, look at it. It's so similar to... Yep, it's... So I'm selecting the color to make sure it actually changed, and indeed, look at it. It's right here. It's not down in the corner here for the true black, so... Got this centered. Now we'll go slightly lighter green. And we can make this smaller now. Not to be that big the whole time. Oh, that's way lighter green. Okay, maybe not that light. Let's pick this color and then make it darker than that color. No, wait, let's pick this color. This one, right? Make it darker than that. because I still want the lines to be the darkest part of the image. And in fact, let's use a soft brush. So we can have some soft edges as it fades into a darker area. This just makes it easier on the eyes. I never realized it. I was always so obsessed when I was younger with everything is inked in black ink, and that is how it is. And then I was finally able to unplug my ears and listen to some suggestions from teachers and mentors. And then I was like, oh yeah, actually it does look really good. And I can still have that outlined look that I like. It just doesn't have to be so stark. It can be soft and it's almost cheerful having these lovely green colors. Lighter green, I mean, here. One thing I haven't been messing with, and I think I'll even color in black, I think that's what I did, was keeping the face, so the little mouth and the eyes, keeping them true black. Pretty sure that's what I did on my previous 3. So I'm going to color this in. And back to my lighter green. In fact, I think I'll make it even lighter green here because this part of the broccoli is the lightest part of the broccoli in general. Select from over here. There's something darker than that. What is that like? Ah, yes, that's way better. More subtle. And since we've got this nice soft brush, we can let it become darker as it rises up toward these shadowy spaces. Like I might even like it to be even a little lighter up top where we've got this line of light seemingly. Okay, I like this idea. Oops, I didn't want to take that one away. But I'm just going to try it here instead. Because this little bunch will be the closest to the viewer. Maybe a little bit right at the very top. How's that? Oh, I like it. I'm liking this effect overall right here. Okay, so here there's this really strong light, so let's make it match on the bottom. Just like that, something like that. Make my brush smaller just to be sure that it's not getting on this little smile here. No, I like that darker actually. Leave that. No. We won't do that. Changed my mind. Tried it, but I changed my mind. Let's just make it right there. Lighter, right there. So the leaf coming out next to the face is a little bit more subtle. That's the idea I'm going for. This one, please. Oh, why is it? No, select this one, but don't select. Oh, why is it still selecting? That's so weird. Why is it doing that? Okay, just select this one, please. Okay. That was weird. Oh, it's still doing it. what are you doing? Is it my stylus? Is there something odd with my stylus? I don't know why I was doing that. That was so weird. Okay. I just wanted a tiny bit of extra light right there. Oh, goodness. Okay. Ah. I think this is looking good. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Other than save it and apply it to Twitch. I think this is the 4-month subscriber badge. I was checking it out yesterday. Okay, I moved my tablet back up to normal monitor position, and I've moved my keyboard and mouse back in front of me so that I can just save this. First, we'll just save this file. Now, I think what I was doing was taking this, making a new copy of that folder, then merging the group so that it's a single layer. Oh, I see. I need to not do that. I didn't turn off the reference layer. There we go. Okay, so we're turning this one off and we're merging this into a single layer. There. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. So now we're going to open some other files to add it to. So I've been making them into emoji for my vegan discords and for subscriber badges. Here on Twitch, and I got distracted because I was like, oh, look how cute this peanut butter is. I was distracted by my own thing. So I'm just going to drag this over into these other files. Boop. Okay, and let's see. So we'll just save this one, and then we can close it. I don't think we need this anymore. So this one for badges. So yeah, this is a subscriber badges file. Control T to transform. I don't know how big it's supposed to be. Oh, look how cute it is. And look at the little pixelated broccoli. It's so cute. Oh man. Okay. Ah, I remember. You've got to make it. Okay, so this is small enough for now, but I'm sure I'll need to make it smaller. I'm remembering how I was doing this. I haven't done this since 2 weeks. So I think the last time I worked on this was 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to. Oh no! I gotta copy. That's right. I have to copy this so it doesn't take it away. I just want to copy it. Put it on. Paste layer style, and then we're going to zoom the heck in and transform it some more. The reason being, we don't want the white to be too close. We don't want it to be touching. So this white outline I added, which helps ensure that this will be visible whether a viewer is using a light background or a dark background. This helps it be visible either way. But if these white pixels are right next to the side, sometimes weird stuff happens when it gets resized and there might be like a white line that shoots up the side for some reason. Weird stuff like that happens when you resize it to the various little sizes that you need for Twitch. So I'm deciding, is this broccoli tallest or is it widest? Because that's what'll make the difference. Which, so let's see if I can. So I guess first I will line it up to be tallest, and you should use these blue lines to judge what the edge is, because it's a little deceptive. So yeah, I think it's wider than it is tall. Yeah, As you can see, there's still white pixels hitting the edges. So I'm going to turn off the peanut butter jar and turn on the chickpea and use the chickpea to judge where I want the edge to land, as I want it to be about the same size, about the same width, we'll say. There we go. Alright, so now I think I can just Control A, which is select all, and then we will center it. And double check it against the size of the chickpea. That looks good. And I'm not seeing a whole bunch of white pixels up here. There's a little line right here, but that's fine. That's like 2 pixels away from the edge. So Control D to deselect. We can put this down so it's not ginormous. Save the file. Oh, look at this little teeny puppy. You know, broccoli icon. Okay, so we'll do a similar thing here. These end up bigger because they're for Discord. So Discord doesn't make you do like a super tiny image. So we'll do the same thing though. Copy the layer style, paste the layer style. And we know now that we should use the chickpea as the reference for how wide, and Control T to transform. Just try to line it up with the edges of the chickpea. I guess about there. Control All and choose the, what is this, the Move tool? Yeah, Move tool. Click these 2 buttons to center it. Deselect, Control D is deselect. Boom, and we can Control S to save. I don't remember if we saved this one, so let's do it, just in case. Alright, so now it's time for me to open my files so that I can save the different sizes I need and then apply them to Twitch so that they'll be ready to go right now. So let's see. Projects, custom subscriber food badges. Okay, so the first size is 72 pixels, which is what this should be. So we're going to save a copy. Save it as a ping so that it's transparent. And here we go. So I'm just going to edit this. This final badge is 4. This is broccoli. Boom, save, save. All right, I see it in my folder. So now we just change the image size 2 times. So the next one down is 36. Change the image size to 36. Oh my God, it's so tiny. Save a copy. Okay. And you can just take this one now and change this number to 36. And there it is. The final one is 18 pixels, so image size 18. It's so small, these little squares that it puts on here, you can't even see the image. Save a copy. Ping. Click that one and change it to 18. Okay, now we're going to undo what we just did. Make sure in the history that it's where we want. Because I don't want to save the Photoshop file shrunk down like that. Because then I'll have to redo everything in order to get this larger size back. Can't take it back once you've saved it and closed it. Well, you might be able, if you realize it right away. Something nice about Adobe Creative Cloud is that it has recovery files or something like that. You might be able to save it, but better not to rely on that. So I'm going to save one more time now that I know it's where I want it, and we can just close this file. So now we're going to save this one It saves as 128 pixels is what Discord wants. So we're going to go to image size, 128. Yay! It's so much bigger and nicer. Twitch only lets you do it in teeny tiny ones. Save a copy as a ping. And this one we want vegan emoji. This one the vegan emoji for broccoli. There. And there it is. Excellent. So same thing here. I want to make sure to undo that image change, and I'm going to save it here again, even though it says I saved it at this point. Do it again just in case. Also because when you close this, if you haven't just saved, it will ask you, do you want to save? And then you might mess up and just click yes by accident, and you're like, oh no, I saved it. It's small. So that's another reason why I save again. Okay, so now let's add this to Twitch. So I had quite a hard time yesterday, but hopefully I can remember today how to get into the menu that lets you put the badges on. So I think it was under Creator Dashboard. This is why it's confusing. It's under monetization and subscriptions and then subscriber badges. That doesn't logically translate for me. I don't know why, but now I am in the menu where I can add this. So let's add the it's the 6-month badge. So we'll just go through this. So that was the 18 pixel one, I believe. Broccoli. And 36 pixels. And 72 pixels. Maybe something I will do today. I've been wanting to do it. There's this custom flare you can do. So that if you subscribe at tier 2 or tier 3, you can get these nice little bonus image overlays, basically. These ones are alright. They're cute, but I feel like I could get some that are more my style. So I think I might do that today too. And we'll see what it looks like. Let me see. What size? Hold on. Let me finish this. Now that these have uploaded, let me finish this. By uploading, you confirm you own all rights. I definitely own all rights, and I have video footage to prove it. There it is. Yay! Oh, broccoli. Look, so cute, I think. Oh, they're so cute. I do like the idea of the silver and gold. Although it's more like silver and yellow. Yeah, I could get a little bit more anime style. Manga style sparkly hearts. Or something. But we've got that uploaded, so that's good. Oh yes, I wanted to see what are the image requirements. Oh, it's the same deal. It's an 18, 36, and 72 pixel size. What else does it say? 3 different sizes of each of your flares. The flares will be overlaid. Must be no larger than 25 kilobytes. No animation. That's okay because that takes me way too long because I gotta look up how to do it. Contain the exact same image across a tier set. That makes sense. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. It is almost break time though, so I'll just open this so that it can be open, maybe, while I take my 5-minute break between hours. Where's my OBS? I minimized it so I could look at my file folders. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my be right back sign, go take a nice stretching break. Oh, you can't see the broccoli very well. Hold on. Yeah, there. So if anybody peeps in here while I'm away, they can have this cute image to look at. All right, I'm going to mute my mic, go stretch, walk around. Be back in 5. Hello everyone, I'm back. Hope you had a great break. I definitely did. I quite enjoyed. I had a little snack. Yummy macadamia nut bar. It was quite good. Okay, so I'm actually done with this broccoli. I just got it open because I wanted to have something showing what I'm working on while I was away. So actually what would be good is to open this file, I think. Oh no, I wanted to use Clip Studio Paint, that's right. So let's open Clip Studio Paint. So I want to make the little custom badge flares. I wonder if I should make something that's... So let me see if I can show what I mean. Do I have this one? So these, let me put cancel. So these are just little stars that sort of sit here on the corner. Hold on, I hear my other dog, Chappy, at the door. She quietly comes and stands at the door and hopes that I open it. Come here. She won't knock or bark or anything. I just have to listen for the little tip-tap of her claws on the floor. Okay. Now both girls are settled in here. Well, these are sort of like a little sticker sitting on top of the icon. I wonder if it might be nice to have sort of a manga style, like, rosy border or something. So let's just try and see what it looks like, since it allows you to do a preview. So, let's see. Should I open that file that I already had or make a new one? I think I'll just make a new one. Make new file. Illustration. What did it want? 72, I think. Yeah, this the same as the badges. Makes sense. 72 pixels. Some resolution 600 might be too big, but it's probably fine. Paper color. No, we just want it to be clear. Hopefully that makes it transparent. Excellent. Okay, so I want to use some of these cool brushes to see what kind of interesting flair we can add. We could put these little hearts. Blood stain. Now that's not quite my vibe here. So let's see, what's this one? Shirokuro Hato Burashi. Oh, right. Okay, that's another heart brush. Oh, and this was the confetti. There's glitter. There's glowing hearts. And of course, there's even more. Oh, I think I really like this. Glitter circle cross. Let's try this one. We just make it black and put a white outline on it. Or, oh, let's see. This is really huge. Oh, that's too small. 3.3 is that too small? Let me make the brush size smaller. Let's see what this produces. Kind of like that, but maybe if we do it with white, we'll be able to see it as well. Maybe particle size a little bigger. It's hard to tell what it's actually looking like until we apply it. But I guess I'm in, oops, I don't like that. I don't want two on top of each other like that. So I want to make a sort of vignette around the outside. And what if we do these soft circles as well? Oh, this is huge. Let's turn that down. What if we do some of these soft circles? I'm not seeing anything being produced. Okay, Control Z, let's try this again. Oh, it's because the particle size is also absolutely gymongous. Okay. Oh, there we go. Just trying to make a nice vignette of sparkles and soft circles. Okay, let's save an experiment. So Save as. Not Clip Studio Paint. We want a ping. Okay. Let's save it so that it's easy. We'll just save the original file, and this will go under projects. Nope, wrong files. Artwork and then projects. Yes, custom subscriber badges, and this will be called... Oh, what are my other files called? Final badges is what I called it. So what shall I call this one? This is called Custom Flare. So that's what I'll name it. Custom Flare. There. Now we want to save as AP. And it's already got this. But what? It's called Tier 2. Remember? So this one will be Tier 2. And this is the, oops, this is the 72 pixel size. Tier. I think I spelled that right. T-I-E-R. Tier. It doesn't look right. Am I spelling it wrong? Tier. Yeah, that is how it's spelled. It's weird how that happens. I'm verified. That's how it's spelled. Save. Now we'll do the same thing here because we've got to save it before we can upload it. How do I change image size? Oh, it's different here. Let's see. Ah, how do you do this? Image size. How do I change image size? Layer? Now, how do you change the size? This seems like such a big... Oh, change canvas size. Change image resolution. Ah, here we go. It's slightly different here. So the other size I need is 36 and then 18. So 36. That's what I needed. Yay. File. Save as. And instead of 72, this is going to be 36. Layer information cannot be maintained. Hold on, did I not save as a ping? File, save as. It says ping. Oh, hopefully. I don't usually save the final image in Clip Studio Paint. I usually bring it over into Photoshop. But there's no reason to bring it over into Photoshop because this is all I want to do is add these little sparkles. So what was it? Change canvas. No, change image resolution. And we're changing the final one to 18 pixels. It just gives it a little like white fluffiness. There's not really any details there. Let's see what it looks like. Save as. And this one is the 18 pixels. Yes. Okay, we should be able to try this. Unless it requires you to do both Tier 2 and Tier 3 at the same time. Yeah, I don't think I like this. It's a cute idea, but I think I do prefer the way it had it. Or at least I need to try to make it more even because there's like nothing right here. There's a whole bunch of stuff on this side. Yeah, maybe something that's more like a little sticker is actually better. Or like a ring. Or a complete border. I'm thinking. That's why it's quiet. Thinking about how I want to approach this. It is a little... It's harsh having these edges here. So I think it would be better to just have something that sort of floats and sticks on, so like a sticker type thing. So let's do that. So Control Z, Control Z. So basically we want to go back to the beginning. We're going to take all of this stuff off. And I'm going to make another layer just so that I can have some color behind and it'll be easier for me to design. Whoop. Let me get a drink of water. Ah. Big glug glug of water. Okay, we'll make a sticker type thing. But I might still like to use one of these brushes. I gotta say, I love hearts and stars. But I do have this fun brush I got. Some awesome person made it available for free. Oh, because it's still... Whoops. I made it the same color. I left it the same color. So we do this brush. Oh, it didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. That's too big. 0.9 is too small, though. Nah, I want a solid. I like what was already happening, basically, I guess. Oh, wow. What was already happening with the default ones on Twitch, I mean. Ah, but something like this would be nice. Look how cute that is. Whee! Always starts with this brush, though. There's other ones in here. Wonder if I can... So it always starts with this single one and I have to drag it across to get the other brushes to show. I just added the same one again. Delete. Trying to see how I can just get it to select a single one of these hearts. Well, maybe if I create a copy and I edit it. No. Edit it. This one? Just like with Photoshop, I'm not an expert. I'm just good at messing around until I get the look that I want. Yeah. So what if I remove this one? I just delete that one. And delete that one. Alright, let's see how this works. Make a weird ring. Now I like the idea of it being in the corner. bit small. Make it a little bigger. But I don't want it to go off the edge. So tough. I'm going to just use this one right here. Keep clicking until it gives me the bigger one. Oh, it's an even bigger one. What the heck? Whoa! Big heart. So that's as big as it gets. Oh shoot, I need to turn this off. Trying to see what this looks like. So I've got the save the 3 different sizes. Aoife's having a dream. Her little toes are scratching and her ears are flopping. And the smallest one. This brush might still be a little too detailed for how tiny it has to shrink down to. But we'll see what it looks like. That's pretty cute. Can I see it on the other badges if I click here? No? Kind of like that. Wish I could see what it looks like on the other badges though. And it looks like you do have to do both before it will let you submit. Well, I do like that, so let's go back to the previous size we had. Turn that layer off. We'll name it Tier 2. Name this background color. Make another layer. Name it Tier 3. This one's got to be even more extra special awesome. We've got some other hearts in this brush. Whoa, it's gigantic. They're kind of clear. Though it says brush density 100. Let's look at what all the different heart brushes are in this one. These are all like glowy kind. Go crazy with it. Alright, let's turn on the background color so we can actually see what we're doing. the heart bigger. Trying to make it look more special. It's hard. Because I really like this one brush, but then it's just kind of the same. What's this glitter? Oh, it's also absolutely massive. So big that I can't see the cursor. Oh, it's this kind of. No. There's these hearts. But they're more sort of black and white manga style. I don't want it to go outside. I didn't like how it looked, how it's just sort of cut off, you know? This is getting closer. So if I can just get this effect to stay inside the boundaries. And then we put some hearts on. What is this like? Maybe we put one of these hearts on. No, not that one. No, don't do the same one. There. This one. Now we put this one on. Let's make it larger. Whoa, that might be too big. This is a little bit too big. There, something like that. Let's see what that looks like. So let's turn off the background layer. This is tier 3, 72 pixels. I like how it remembers that I'm saving as ping. That's something Photoshop doesn't do. Now we're going to make it smaller. Image resolution. Next is 36, I believe. Yep. Exie, hello! How are you? Just waving with my hand. Okay, I gotta wave with my cursor. Thank you for joining me. Have you been having a wonderful Friday? Is it Saturday by now? I don't think it's... I can't remember if it's Saturday for you yet. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've been having a great day. Oh, wonderful. You're welcome. I'm always glad to hear you're doing all right. Oh, I'm great too. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, I am quite enjoying this Chibi Friday stream. Though right now it's not exactly chibi, but I'm working on creating the custom flare for... Oh, did I actually save it? Nope. I forgot to save. I'm creating the custom flare for the subscriber badges so that it'll just be unique. It's not actually that different from what's default on there. There we go. This one is 36. I resized it and then I resized it again without saving, I think. Oh, half an hour Friday left for you. Did you have a good week? And do you have any fun plans for the weekend? I don't have anything different. No, wait, I do. I'm giving my first Toastmasters speech on Saturday. No, on Sunday. So, I've been practicing every morning. So that'll be different for me on the weekend. But I'm trying to make it a goal. Trying to make it a habit, I guess. It's my goal to make it a habit to prepare and give a speech every month so that I'm always practicing and getting better. Because it took me 6 months to finally, 6+ months to finally get this speech written and practiced. So I don't want to keep procrastinating every time. Oh, wait, this is tier 3. I need the tier 3 one. Ah, that's nice. Go with the flow. And I hope you have a great weekend then. Hope we all do. The weather's really nice. I mean, I'm not a fan of the clear blue sky. I prefer some clouds, but it is really nice to have warm weather. I don't like the clear blue sky, but I love the warm weather, so. Is it the same over there? I think we're in a similar, what is it? Similar latitude, but you're like on the other side of the earth almost. So I wonder if there's a similar weather over there. I think I'll go with this for now. I like it better than the generic one that it came with. So tier 2 gets a single heart, tier 3 gets an explosion of hearts. Let's submit that. Can I see it now? I'd like to see it previewed on the different badges. Oh, you have to choose manage, I think. So if I do base. Oh, yeah. So it covers up the tofu's eye, but you can't really do anything about it because the flare is the same. I kind of want to make the tier 3 one even more extreme. It doesn't look that different. Let's make it crazier because it's fun. Oops, wrong program. This one. Whoa, that's awesome. I love hail. I mean, I hope nothing got damaged for you or anyone, but wow, does that mean it got really cold? Because hail is basically ice. If you type on the chat, it'll show your icons. Oh, really? Do I just put a message in? Let me see. I put a message in. Oh, look, there's my peanut butter. Oh, it still has the old one. Are. Oh, there, if I click on it, though, there it is. I see it. I automatically get the ultimate badge. That's because I'm the owner of the channel. It's funny. That's interesting. It still shows the peanut butter one, which I uploaded the broccoli one today. Oh, that's weird. So you're seeing the broccoli with stars. I'm seeing the peanut butter with stars. Well, I'm going to make this one extra. Let's put some more hearts down in the corner. Oh, so close. Ow! I don't want that one. Let's look at this random, chooses random hearts from the options available to the brush. I think this looks nice, so let's try this. So we got to turn this off. Oh, now it changed to the hearts. Interesting. Let me try again. Ah, for me, it still shows the peanut butter with stars. It's odd. It's not showing me the new broccoli or... But at least you're seeing it, so it's updating somewhere. It's fun to experiment with this, though. Yep, replace the file. And now I'm going to make the two other sizes, 36. Save as. And this one is the tier 3 36. And one more. 18. And save as. Tier 3 18. Oh, you refresh the page. Oh, I'm glad you think it looks cute. Yay! I was hoping to make it cuter. Let me refresh my page too. Oh, I see it now. You're right. Yay. I see the broccoli now. So let's... Oh, I have to delete and Oh, that's so annoying. Well, whatever. Let's do it. So I have to upload them all again. Twitch. Come on. Here we go. Upload all 6 images again when I only wanted to change half of them. The extra hearts on the bottom too. Well, I'll submit and see what that looks like with the other badges. So I just gotta choose manage. Alright, where's my updated one? Maybe I have to refresh this page too. There we go. We got the extra hearts on the bottom. Super heartrific. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop. Super hearts. I feel like I need more hearts. I'm gonna fill this whole thing with hearts, but I really want some more hearts than this. Since these ones are translucent, they don't make as much of an impact. I'm gonna keep working on it. I like the idea, but I think I need to bring this other brush in because it is opaque. And also, I think I want to move this a little bit. So let me lasso these pixels here. And just, what do I use? This one? I just want to nudge them a bit. Yeah, like this. Something like that. Deselect. That's probably good. And down here, what should I do? Should I add? Go back to my effects brushes. Let's just try adding one heart on top. Oh, no, it's too much. That one's a little too small. Something like that. So close, but it's going off the edge. I tried that earlier. I didn't like it going off the edge like that. Oh, is that too much? Oh, that's cute. I'm looking over here too in the navigator to see what that looks like. Yeah, I'll just move that one. Okay, deselect and let's save. Actually, let's just save this whole file. I haven't saved the file, the main file in a while. So save this one. Not as Pingo, the Clip Studio, Custom Player. Save. Yep. Alright, with one opaque heart in the bottom corner, maybe I will be satisfied. So let's save as a ping. This one's tier 3, 72 pixels. I'll have to re-upload all 6 again, but oh well. 36. Save this one. Tier 3, 36. Save. I really like that Clip Studio remembers which file format I saved in last and just keeps it there. It makes the workflow much faster when I'm doing stuff like this. Oh, I don't think I resized this first. Okay, let's actually resize it. 18. This is the smallest one. Custom Flare 3. 18. Okay. One more time. It's a shame you have to delete it and add it again. Wish you could just edit. Yeah. Okay, I'm finally satisfied. Look at this. I love that. Okay, submit that. There. I like that way better than the default stuff. So there's those on. Oh, it didn't update. Okay, I've got to refresh. There. Tofu. Just the tofu is just completely drowning in hearts. The chickpea just fits perfectly in this space. Okay, what about the peanut butter? And the broccoli. Alright. I am finally satisfied with that. Let me refresh my Twitch tab so I can see it in action. This doesn't really look like anything. I'm gonna click on myself to see my badge. Make it bigger. That's pretty good. Okay, good. Yay! So I can put this tab back in my main instance of Firefox because I'm done working on subscriber badges for today. Now I am fairly sure I saved, but just to be sure, let's save this. So we're done in this. Yep. Save it at the largest size. And so we're done with Clip Studio Paint. And we're actually done in Photoshop as well. It's a bit early for my break, but the next thing I wanted to work on was a new emote / emoji with our mascot Ranger, which means I need to get all my physical media materials out and switch over to that workspace. So I'm going to put up my Be Right Back and take my break early so that I can switch over to that, and I'll do some stretching and walking around at the same time. So let me turn my Be Right Back sign on. Oh, and I'll get this. Oh, it's so small. I want to have the broccoli in the background so I can show what I've been working on. Where's me? Let's open this one. There. So the broccoli is here with Ranger under the Be Right Back image. Okay, I'm going to leave this up, mute my mic, and get everything ready to start working on a new emote. So hopefully it won't take too long, but it'll probably be 5 to 10 minutes. I'll be back as soon as I can. Hello everyone, I am back. Didn't take as long as I expected and I was still able to get some stretching in. So I'm all ready to go. Turn this B right back off and should just be able to turn off my PC display and yay! There we go. So I had, but I think it's in last year's planner, a list. Oh, thank you, thank you. Welcome back to you as well, Exie. Let's see. So this is the stuff I sketched yesterday. I'm just going to go to a new page. And I'm going to see if I can find that list. I have an idea of what I'd like to do for my next emote. But I want to make sure there's not something even better that I really want to work on but I forgot. Let's see if I can find my planner from last year. It's already kind of hard. I have all my sketchbooks and planners and all kinds of stuff from over the years. I don't see last year's planner. What the heck? Where is it? You know what? I bet it's sitting in one of these many piles of stuff here in my room that I have still not tidied up. It's been like 2 years. Here's my Inktober sketchbook. Oh, here it is. Hooray, it wasn't too far under the pile. It was near the top. Oh yeah, because I was working on... This planner is cool. It has lots of different pages. One of the things it has is a map of Japan so you can track where you've been. Because it's a Japanese, well, it doesn't have the name on it. It's a Japanese planner. So this is a map of Japan so you can track your travels. And last year I went to Japan, so I have these. I wanted to update this because what we planned to go was slightly different from where we actually went. And some locations we actually traveled by bus to a different place or something like that. So it technically went to 2 places. But what I'm looking for is... Wait, maybe it is, there was a page I was using to keep track of my illustration projects, basically. And I was thinking it was in that list. Ah, here it is. So we've got hello, goodbye, happy. Yes, those are the ones I did. Cute. Okay, that's pretty close to what I wanted to do. Here I have love down at the bottom of the list. Cute is really similar to love. So I think with cute, it'll probably be Ranger with heart eyes. So she's looking at something and it's so cute that her eyes turn into hearts. The love one, I think it'll be Ranger and she's like surrounded by hearts. Instead, kind of like the standard emoji sets have the heart eyes one or the one with hearts bubbling up. So let's do the heart eyes one for the cute. I need to transfer this list to my current planner or to my Habitica or somewhere else where I can see it and not have to dig up an old planner in order to remember which expressions I wanted to make. So I think I was using blue pencil for these. Yep, there's that first one. So we use blue pencil. Kind of want to get going on it and not worry about sketching a whole bunch of different versions. So I kind of want to just get on with it. So let's just do that. What size? I think we were using a 6x6 template. So let me get that out. Is this actually 6x6 square? Or is this another sheet of that paper that's kind of off center? But if I cut it, it definitely won't be 6x6. No, what do I do? ruler. We're going to see. So up top, I'm measuring backwards because my camera is in the way of the ruler. But this is about from 39 to 45. From the edge to the edge. Ah! This is 38. No, wait. 39 to 45. That's about the same. Whatever, it's close enough. Okay. Wolf, hello! You came at the perfect time. How are you? About to get started on the next emote. As per your request, well, you helped me decide whether I should work on emotes or subscriber badges once I got done with that broccoli. I hope you had a great Friday so far. Are you relaxing now? Looking forward to the weekend? Any fun plans? Woot! I decided I'm just going to try to go ahead and draw this and not do too much prep work. Okay, I've got my 6x6 square. It doesn't really matter if it's 6 by 6 inches. I just want to draw them all about the same size so that when they get shrunk down, they'll look similar to one another. What have you missed? Well, I got... I wonder if you can see it. It's actually told me a cool trick. If I type in the chat, since you all have the first badges, so you can't see the subscriber badges as easy, so if I type in the chat, you can see, because I have my own subscriber badge, I guess. As the owner of the channel, I get the max subscriber badge. So, I finished that broccoli, and I updated the, it's called custom flare. Well, it's called flare, and then you make custom flare. So I made custom flare, little glowing hearts for level 2 and 3 subscribers. So that's what I did over the last couple hours. Getting a lot of work done today, actually. So now, this is why it was perfect timing. I am working on the next... I'm searching. I gotta find a Shiba Inu photo that looks like it could have heart eyes. Because I'm going to make the... I found this list in last year's planner. I'll hold it up close. The next one on the list, so we did hello, goodbye, and happy. So the next one on the list is cute. So I figure cute will be Ranger is looking at something cute and has heart eyes. So now I just want to look for some Shiba Inu picture that looks like they might have heart eyes. I think one with the mouth open might be good. So how about Shiba Inu? Open mouth. This one has been titled, F yeah, Shiba Inu. This one is nice. I think I'll go with this. So just a couple, although maybe looking up a little bit more. That's a yawn picture. Here's one with a big skein of, I think it's called a skein of yarn in its mouth. So cute. Looks like it wants to play with the skein of yarn. I'm just looking at these images and imagining, what if they had heart eyes? I guess this one towards the top is the best. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, I don't even think this is a photo. I think this is like a digital image. Like AI created it or something. It's way too smooth and perfect. What about this one? This looks like an actual photo. Yeah, let's just use this one as our basic reference for the anatomy and the position of the face, but with some heart eyes. Okay, I've got my reference image. I'm finally ready to draw. That feels like it took forever, but it looks like it was only a couple minutes. It's just like, what the heck? Why can't I find an image that I want? Okay. The face is fairly straight on, so I'm just going to draw this circle for the head. I've got the ears poking up. Oh, Aoife's having a dream. She's growling. She's growling in her sleep. Put the nose up here. And I'm really going to exaggerate the upturned corners of the mouth because in human body language, upturned corners really shows a smile. So I always exaggerate that in my griffin drawings as well for birds. Since my audience is obviously all human, I don't make my illustrations for any other species. So even if I'm drawing another species, gotta keep that human body language in mind. Yep, every single one. I am sure of it. That is one thing I'm sure of about my audience. All human. 100% human audience. I rarely draw humans. Okay, we got a cute, big, huge mouth, cute nose, just the basic shapes, not anything crazy yet. Well, it's not crazy, but nothing too detailed. That's what I mean by crazy. Not actual crazy, but nothing super detailed yet. Oh, now the eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to draw circles and then turn them into heart eyes, just like the regular standard Unicode emoji or whatever it's called. I think I'm maybe going to exaggerate the size even more so that when this is shrunk down to super small size, it'll still clearly be a heart, I hope, for the eyes. Very cartoony. I'm thinking in my head that it is possible to just create a perfect heart shape using Photoshop or whatever when I scan this in for coloring, but I kind of like the hand-drawn look of each heart eye being slightly different, so I think I'm going to stick with this. They don't have to be perfect. In fact, when I see art that has been digitally manipulated or something so that one half is exactly like it's literally copied and flipped, or a comic where it's literally the same drawing over and over but just a slightly different thing, like the one drawing and then they edited it for the next frame, I get so distracted actually looking for that. My mind instantly is like, wait a minute, I think this is the same exact drawing, but the paw is just in a different spot. So it's actually more distracting to me to have it be super perfect than to just, yeah, it could be the same pose over and over, but if it's hand drawn each time, all the details, and I can see those little differences, my heart feels more at ease for some reason. So that's another reason I am going to have these two big heart eyes be hand drawn with all the flaws entailed therein. Okay, we have this little black line that comes down from the nose to the top of the top lip. Then the tongue's coming out. Blah. Actually comes all the way down to the black lip, covers the front teeth. But we can see these bottom canine teeth and the molars, I think, going back. Oh, I've drawn the teeth coming out too far to the side. This is why I always use reference image, even though I've drawn Shiba Inus a million times. So I drew the teeth coming out along the edge here, but what it actually needs is more of this sort of the black lip skin that dogs have. That's actually a lot wider than what I drew. Oops, that's way too big of an eraser. There we go. So just redraw. I just naturally started following that outline of the mouth. Okay, let's draw them moving straight back along the tongue. And that actually is why the tongue is sort of dips inwards, because it's cradled by the teeth. and then we have that line down the middle of the tongue. Sort of folds in half along that line. Cleaning up some of my previous sketches so I don't forget which lines I actually want. And which lines I don't want anymore. Alright, and then the rest of this is just this very dark black skin. Gums. I'm not sure what to call it. I think in some dogs it's pink, but in a lot of dogs it's black. Okay, now for the face. Here's the chin. And the folds of neck fur that I always called for Soon, I called it his dubba bubba. Because you could squish it up to his chin, to his bottom jaw, and it would look like multiple chins, like double chin. And the furs inside of the ear, there's several different layers it looks like, or at least different colors. It gets longer as it gets toward the middle of the ear to protect from stuff getting inside. Oh, the sketch is even coming through fairly well on the main camera, I'm pleased to see. Considering the blue is always so tough. I think I'm gonna add some sparkles, though maybe I don't need to add them in the sketch, but I feel like I need a little something here or here. Just got some little neck area, not really anything happening. Of course I could make it a little bigger, or I mean move this down. Also, now that I'm seeing this, oh, Exy, I assume that means that you're liking this. Oh, cat love. Cute emoji. Looks like this is, the ears are, I have not drawn them evenly. Yep, this one is a lot farther down. Of course, everyone is not perfectly symmetrical, but I don't want it to be distractingly different. Yep, I just drew the whole ear farther down, or I guess the ears would have been even if I drew it straight across, but I ended up drawing the whole rest of the face on this sort of angle. So the mouth is at that angle, and the nose. So I'll just clean up that ear. Yeah. Good point. Hearts Day. I love hearts though. Hearts and stars are my favorite little shape motifs. Ah. Trying to get my big eraser out. The cap came off because it's refillable. This is Sakura Sumo Grip, but the cap came off. There. So I use the big one, then I can get these lines away so they don't confuse me. Redraw this ear so that it's about on the same angle as everything else. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, but closer than it currently is. It was standing out in not a good way, I think. Cleaning up all these little eraser bits. This is moving along really quickly, which is great because maybe we can get it inked really fast and go back to digital media again. Go full circle on this stream. Alright, so we need this bottom curve of the ear to be coming out here. And then the higher up curve comes up here. And then the tip of the ear should be around here. That's a bit better. There we go. And then it curves here. And the shape of the fur pattern is like this. A little edge around the outside of darker fur. And then that longer fur in the middle, protecting the ear canal. And that little sound was there's a, what would you call this? It's like a strip of metal you can put up on this, my drafting table. And I hit my hand on it. So that's what that noise was. I see why it's bothering me. Something about the shape of the ears was not feeling right, and I see I'm making the inside edge curvy, but it's actually more straight on the inside and curvy on the outside. So I'm going to change both of these. And I kept making it even more curvy, and I'm like, why is it looking like a corgi? That's why. I don't know for sure that corgis have curvy on the inside edge, but that's definitely why it wasn't looking like a Shiba Inu. So we need it to be more like this. Yes. Alright, maybe that's a little bit too concave. A little too concave, not quite that much. Alright, let's say this is good. Put this drawing stuff away. Get my pens out. I really like the idea of finishing the inking and starting on coloring today. Though, I've just remembered I don't want to do that because the eraser will never come out. Okay. We only have 40 minutes left, so maybe we won't get to digital, but it'll still be great if I can get inking done. And then next Friday we finish digital and maybe we start another one. Okay. I need to look at my previous drawing so I can get reminded of what size lines I was using. So this is the second one. Oh, it looks so different. It looks so different from the... I'm trying to find the first one I made. From the final version, that's what I'm trying to say. Here's the very first one. So we've got pretty thick outlines. I think that's probably the graphic one, actually. Let me test in the margins. Yep. Graphic 1. So it looks like they're doing all the main lines with the graphic 1 size. Which is probably why I remember inking always being really fast. This one I used a smaller size for the inside lines. There's one more in here. Oh, here we go. The third one. Which is my favorite one so far. I love this picture. This looks even bigger than graphic 1. Yeah, I made the lines so thick on this one. Interesting. Interesting. Now what should I do? These lines are way thicker on this one. This is the very first one. It's like I used graphic 1 and then I went over it again because I can see the overlay of 2 different strokes in many places, so this is crazy. This doesn't seem like it's the same size, but oh, there's a lot more space around this one. Okay, let's just start with graphic 1 and then move to smaller pens as seems prudent. Since definitely the very first 2 I made just have graphic 1 for the outline. Okay, decided. Pen size decided. This almost looks like sunglasses instead of heart eyes. Inking is so fast when you're just doing mostly the same size pen for the whole thing. Just getting all the main lines in, and then I will do a little bit more refining work afterwards. I'll leave the rest to be a slightly smaller size pen there. Okay, the rest of the lines I want to move down. Just go down one size to the 08 micron pen. Because it's actually quite a smaller size pen. And you can get more tapered lines out of it too. Nice little canine teeth. Okay, I've got all the main lines done. Now I want to connect some of them that have a kind of rough ending. Make it a little smoother. Add some tapering if it seems appropriate to make the overall ink job look nicer. Oh, I forgot these little detail lines on the tonguey. Not actually that much detail work I want to add. I do kind of see why I added more black to the outside with that previous image, because I inked almost everything with that graphic one, so it looks kind of flat. But what I can do is wait until digital work, and then just add a black outline to sort of that base layer of color. Although I don't know, it doesn't really reflect these nice little details here. I think that's good enough for ink. Let's move back to digital stuff. Oh, I'll leave that there while I get everything ready. I'll refine the lines in Photoshop further. So I need my mouse and my keyboard. Scoot my monitor to look the other direction. Now I gotta turn on my scanner so that annoying buzzing sound is gonna be on for a bit. Now I'm gonna mute my mic while I move it over to my other workstation. Okay, I'm back. Awesome. Oh, now I need this sketchbook. Oh, I gotta move my phone because the phone interferes with the mic. Okay, phone is on other side of the desk where hopefully it won't be a problem. Let me switch to my desktop display. Alright, pop that in there. That being my sketchbook and there being my scanner. And preview. Man, I'm getting stuff done today. Okay, just rotate this and move the marquee to match better with the drawing. Yeah, that's good. Alright, scan. Yay! Time for some water while it scans. Ah! I'm thinking I'm gonna scoot this eye a little closer to the nose here. So this one is touching the nose on this side and this one is not. Oh, the nose is a little bit different shaped right there. Maybe I'll redraw the nose instead. Okay, we're done with this. And I will completely turn off my scanner instead of making you listen to it hum until it finally goes back to sleep. And we can open this image we just scanned. And we don't need this broccoli up here anymore. I had it up there just so that I could show what I was working on during break times. Alrighty, first thing, we're gonna clean this up by getting rid of the blue data, and then we're going to work on the levels to basically turn it into a black and white image. I'm just looking for any areas where a little gray might be escaping notice. Oh, look, I smudged the ink right there. I didn't notice that before. I think that's good, though. Look at that. Alright, I don't need that. Thank you anyway, Photoshop. Okay, now, my favorite tutorial time. I can never remember the details on my own. I don't do this quite often enough to remember. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Resources? Yes. Extracting scan line art. So I just want to show, I like showing, this is the tutorial. It's actually a Clip Studio tutorial, but it includes Paint Tool, Sci, Photoshop, and Clip Studio, how to do this. But I'll put this back over here. Where's the one for, oh, here we go, Photoshop. Wait, no. I need to just go all the way down to extracting the line art. There we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? First thing I'm going to do? Save. Save. I always do a whole bunch of stuff and then I'm like, oh, I should have saved. This goes in projects. Ranger emotes. So this one will have today's date. And what's my naming format? Custom emote 4. And this one is called Cute Ranger. Yes. So how we do this? Alpha channel. So I think I want to make a copy. Work from a copy. Control All. And then Control X to cut. Go to channels, new channel, and paste. Control V to paste. Next, selection menu, load selection. And we have to click this invert here. Channel is alpha 1, that's correct. And new selection, okay. And then that selects the lines. Now you just go to layers, new layer, edit and fill with, we'll just do color and choose black. Color, and it wants normal, and this is unchecked. Okay. Enter. Yay. There, boom. It seems so simple when I do it, but I can never remember how to do it. So we can call this lines. Deselect it. And put that base layer of color down. Let's open one of the other emotes to pull that color. This will just use the first one. That will always be our main color resource. So we start with this cream color. We want to pick, or I want to pick, middle tone, I think. Is this the middle tone? I'm confused. I think this one is the middle tone. I think I did middle tone and then 2 shadows. So there's shadow 1. Maybe I did 3 shadows. What? Maybe this and this is the same color. Oh, whatever. We're starting from this one. And we'll call this cream. Oh, yes, though. I wanted to move this line over. I remember now. Hold on. I'm not happy with this. Look at this. Maybe I needed to be a little bit more bold with my editing. Let's go back and do it again. I must stay zoomed in. want those little, I don't know what you would call that. Black. All black. Black and white. Oh, that's better. That's what I needed to do. Okay, and then I'll just edit the lines to be a little smoother, I think. Yes. Okay, I'm happier with that. Well, can I remember how to do this? We'll see. So I think it was, let's actually test it. Control X to cut. Then you make a new channel. And blast it. What was next? Was it select? Select. I'm confused. Maybe it was make new layer. Make new layer. Paste it in. And now it was select, load selection, invert. I can't do it without. I can't do it without the tutorial. With this eggy. Little eggy emote. Okay, I've got to get that tutorial back up. History. I tried. You can't deny that I tried to do it. There's just enough steps that I can't remember exactly what order to do them in. Okay. Make a new layer to work from. And it's select all. Cut. New channel. So far, so good. Oh, you have to paste it. That's what I forgot to do. Paste it into the alpha channel. That's why it didn't select anything, because there was nothing in there. Okay, and then now... Now you do the selection thing. Selection, select, load selection, and then you have to make sure it's inverted, and then it selects the lines. Okay, good. Now you can create the new layer. And fill. Yes, preserve transparency off. Color. Black. Okay, it's still black. Good. There. Hooray. Yokatta. Then we can deselect and delete this background copy. We don't need that anymore. Name this lines again and make a new layer and name it cream for the cream colored fur. I think that's still selected there. I have an idea. I'm going to actually just fill in this whole background layer with this color first. And I remember there's like this little spot right here and some other areas I feel like cleaning up on the ink layer, on the lines layer. So move my keyboard and mouse to my side and pull down my tablet monitor so that I can do this more easily, more naturally. We just go on the eraser, make sure the opacity is up, and we want hard edgy eraser, and just clean the lines up first. And then I can move this eye over like I want. So let's just start in the corner. Move our way down. Oh, actually, great idea. I just noticed a teeny tiny little easy to miss speck. So let's put the stroke effect on too to look for any more of those. Yep, look at them all over. All these little specks trying to escape notice. Get rid of them. Make it nice and clean. Y'all know I like my line work to be pristine. I don't know if I need it zoomed into 200 though. It's a bit big. I think the stroke effect is a little too big. It's distracting me. What? I tried to type 10. Why don't you like 10? Thank you. Oh, there, that's better. Okay, with the stroke effect, I'm just going to look for, oh, look at all these ones. Look for these little stray specks. And I'm going to turn it off for cleaning up the edges of the lines that I want to keep. Okay, maybe this eraser can be a bit bigger. Any other little specks? Okay, specks are clean. You can get rid of that effect. Zoom back into 200%. So some of the cleanup I want to do, there's just these little extra pixels here coming off the edge of the lines. I know it'll mostly all disappear when it's shrunk down to teeny tiny emote size, but my craftsmanship instincts remain strong. Okay, I'm just moving up along here, and then I'll focus on this. I'm just focusing on this, following this line up the side of the face. I don't really like how that erased. I just want to smooth that little square bit there. That's alright. Okay, let's focus on this entire ear. Just got my 10-minute reminder, 10 minutes to go in the stream. We've got a lot done today. I'll come back up. I'll come back to the eye. Let's look at this other ear. Yeah, here where I smeared the ink. Clean that up a bit. Just start inking so exuberantly and don't even notice. Smudged it here too. Wow. Wonder if this side being closer to my dominant hand is the reason why there are so many ink smudges on this side of the drawing. Alright, now moving down to the eyes and the sides of the face, the nose. Oh, thank you so much! You're always so kind, encouraging me. I'm glad that you think that the picture is good. Especially since I'm making these for y'all, so it's especially important. So this nosy is bothering me. It's a little squished on this side, so let's change that. Alright, this seems about... Ah! It's white. It's the cream color. I'm going to have to reselect that. Okay. Try to make this nosy more even. It's kind of square here, but it's more round on this side. And maybe I won't need to move the other eye. So now, racing. I've been really wanting a heart eyes emote myself. When I go raid other people's channels, I'm like, I wish I had a little heart eyes one. When someone's working on their project, I want to put a heart eyes and say, I love it, with the heart eyes. Now, so the symmetry is a little bit off here. So we're going to just move this over to the side a bit. That's better. And now we can go back to the eraser and, oh, where's my deselect? There. I mapped it to the upper right button on my remote. There. So what I was seeing was this space right here was a lot bigger compared to on this side. It's still a little bigger, but there was also less space between this line and this line compared to this side. It's a little more even. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be so tiny. But overall, I think that's a better effect. And now it's hitting both eyes. The nose is hitting both eyes. So I don't need to move this eye over. Okay, moving down. Let's look at the mouth. See if there's any cleanup to be done in here. Yep, little just specks sticking out. Ah, I erased more than I wanted. And maybe right here I'll actually add a little bit more ink. There, that's nice. Chin. Any little stragglers around here? Just that one, I guess. Okay, let's look at this little line of fur here. I don't know if I checked this. I don't think I did because I just found a couple little spots. Okay, now we just need to do this side of the fur. Then the lines will be nice and clean. Oh, and I don't need that cream color because I realized I filled in and I was just going to erase away. Haha. I already forgot that I did that for myself. Yay! I feel like I want to double check and make sure there's no extra spots, especially now that I've redrawn one major line. So we'll add that stroke effect again. Oh, I'm on the cream layer. Well, I'll apply it and put it on the lines layer. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, maybe there's a little spot right here. Yeah. On the dang cream layer again. No! There. There we go. Any more like that where they're right next to another line? Maybe one right here. Alright, that's good enough. Get rid of that effect. Now, for reals, getting on the cream layer, and we're going to erase away back to these lines. So we could do the big eraser. So we'll clip all the other layers to this base cream layer. So we want it to fill everything. Guess I could crop a little closer here so I don't have to color down beyond these inked lines. It's just barely this first layer of color and it already looks more finished. It already has such a big effect. Oh, we're at time. Well, we'll just leave it like this. Make it a little bigger. Okay, time to lift up. Lift up tablet monitor. It's so heavy. It's a workout every time. And move it. Okay. Got me keyboard and mouse. Oh, yay! I'm so happy to hear that. That is the best compliment you can give me. You're looking forward to use it. Yay! Should definitely be able to get this done next week, next Chibi Friday, with a whole 3 hours to finish it up. Let me see who is streaming right now so we can raid somebody. Raid and chill. That's what we'll do. Well, let's see. I have 2 people streaming, not including Bob Ross. Oh, Exie, you're welcome. Yes, I hope I can see you too. Thank you so much for always joining me. It really means a lot. And Wolf too. It's so nice to have a few dedicated people so that I'm not always by myself. I really do appreciate it. One day, I'll have enough people that y'all won't have to support me so heavily. I feel like I'm crowd surfing, and it's just like 4 or 5 people are surfing me along. So hopefully the burden won't be so great on you, and we can have more fun with more people. Because crowd surfing is more fun with more people. Maybe that's a weird analogy, but it really is how I feel. I appreciate you keeping me up, allowing me to continue to surf. Well, we rated her yesterday, but she's the only person doing art who isn't Bob Ross, and Bob Ross always has a crazy chat, and I think it's overwhelming. And even though Bob Ross himself is this amazing chill dude, or was, sadly was, I like the chat to be chill too. Oh, what's this? Wubby7. This is a salute. Salute. Okay, we're gonna raid Margot Simone art again. She's the only person that's not a rerun, basically, who's streaming art right now. So we're gonna go to new instance of Twitch and raid Margot Simone art. Boom! Yay! Raid has been created. So allow me to thank you once again for joining me all week and making this another excellent week of streaming. I'll be back on Wednesday with more illustration work. And of course it's the normal schedule, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I hope to see you then, but it's time to raid, so let's go! Yay! The raid worked. So if you're still on my channel, or if you are watching the recording later, that's it for me. I'll be back next week. Hope to see you then. Thank you for watching!